let's start off with round 1, question 1. Round 1, question 1. Several layers make up the structure of the Earth. The inner core, outer core, mantle, and what outside layer? That outside layer is the crust. The crust. On to round 1, question 2. Angelina Jolie, Lucy Liu, David Cross, Seth Rogen, and Jackie Chan voiced characters collectively known as the Furious Five in what 2008 animated film? Closely in the back left, indeed. There's a bit of a hint there. That film is Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda. On to round 1, question 3. The Aerie collection is a sub-brand associated with what apparel retailer? That retailer is American Eagle. American Eagle. Round 1, question 4. The headquarters of the fast food chain Wendy's can be found in Dublin, Ohio, on what boulevard, named for the restaurant's founder? That boulevard is called Dave Thomas Boulevard, named for, you guessed it, Dave Thomas. OhioCon indeed. Round 1, question 5. The 86-year championship drought suffered by the Boston Red Sox is often referred to as the Curse of the Bambino. Who was the Bambino? That Bambino was Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, who was sold from the Red Sox to the Yankees, prompting a lot of success for the Yankees and considerably less success for the Red Sox. On to question 6. What trademark brand found in the pasta aisle and owned by the Campbell Soup Company takes its name for the Italian word for you're welcome, or sometimes please? That brand and that word is prego. Prego. Round 1, question 7. Frustrated by radio stations and concert promoters that refuse to feature 2 female artists in a row, Vancouver native Sarah McLachlan founded a music festival named for what woman in Jewish mythology? That woman's name is Lilith, and the festival was called Lilith Fair. Lilith would get you the point. On to round 1, question 8. In photography, what camera lens feature is specified by an f number or f-stop? As is illustrated in the image to the right, that is aperture. The aperture. Round 1, question 9. Opening on November 22nd, 1956, the Summer Olympic Games of the 16th Olympiad featured 2 demonstration sports, baseball as the foreign sport and what sport as the national game? It may have helped if you had known where the 1956 Summer Olympics were, and if not, realizing that they started in November, which means it was in the Southern Hemisphere, that sport ended up being Australian football. Australian football. Round 1, question 10. What is the stage name of rapper Benjamin Haggerty, who together with his producer became the first duo to have its first 2 singles both reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2013? That rapper is Macklemore, along with his producer Ryan Lewis. So that was round 1. Round 2 is the visual round, when I showed you pictures of animals and asked you to indicate what those were. So for these first 2, we had the emu and we had the lemur. For number 3 and number 4, these animals are the ferret and in number 4, the pangolin. On to 5 and 6. Number 5, this cute little animal is a chinchilla. And number 6, this larger animal is a tapir. or tapir? 7 and 8. A couple more animals, and they are the impala and the wombat. Impala and wombat. On to 9 and 10. And here, for number 9, we had the alligator, and number 10, the scorpion. The scorpion. That was a quokka. I'm not sure of the difference between the two, but I did specifically look up and try to find distinguishing photos of the different varieties here. So, on to round 3, which was the music round. So the answers will show up all at once here. In question 1, we had Tonight Tonight by Hot Chelle Rae. Number 2 is Moni Moni by Billy Idol. Number 3 is Bang Bang, and the artist I was looking for is Jessie J. Song number 4 is Rebel Rebel by David Bowie. Song number 5 is Taki Taki, which featured a lot of vocalists, but the main credited artist was DJ Snake. Number 6 was Louie Louie by the Kingsmen. Number 7, Rush Rush by Paula Abdul. Number 8, Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy. Number 9 was Sugar Sugar by Baby Bash. And number 10 was Waka Waka by Shakira. And you may be able to discern some sort of pattern here. The theme is not their questions, the theme is that they are repeated words, doubled words. Something to that effect would get you the point. On to round 4. Round 4 is the hidden theme round, and question 1 was, in the 2004 film Napoleon Dynamite, what is the name of the title character's older brother who aspires to be a cage fighter and chats online with babes all day? The name of that character is Kip. Kip. Round 4, question 2. Still pitching in the Mexican League at age 47, what Dominican pitcher and 4-time MLB All-Star nicknamed Big Sexy was the last active major leaguer to have played for the MLB's Montreal Expos? That pitcher's name is Bartolo Colon. Bartolo Colon. Round 4, question 3. What 20th century Russian-American writer developed a philosophical system named Objectivism, which was outlined in the novels The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged? That writer is Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand. Round 4, question 4. Bethany Frankel, Lisa Vanderpump, and Nene Leakes are among those who have prominently appeared on what reality TV show series? That series is Real Housewives. Real Housewives of various places. Round 4, question 5. In the play by Shakespeare, the titular merchant of Venice borrows money from a Jewish lender and rival who commands what as collateral against the loan? Rather gruesomely, he demands a pound of flesh. A pound of flesh as collateral against the loan. Round 4, question 6. When sampling whiskey in Scotland, you may request what tiny amount, whose name is taken from Scottish Gaelic for drink, and which may differ in volume depending on the pourer, but is always less than a shot. That amount is called a dram. A dram. Dram of whiskey. Round 4, question 7. One of the most unlikely sports upsets took place in 2004 as Greece won what UEFA tournament despite having not qualified for it since 1980? That tournament was Euro 2004. Round 4, question 8, equivalent to approximately 24 hours and 40 minutes. What word is used to describe a Mars day, or the time for an observer on Mars to see the sun return to the same position? That word is Sol. S-O-L, Sol. Round 4, question 9. The 1940 animated film Fantasia featured Mickey Mouse as the apprentice to a sorcerer who was given what name in tribute to Walt Disney? The name of the sorcerer was Yen Sid. Yen Sid, which is Disney backwards. So, question 10 was to identify the theme that connected the first 9 answers in the round. We had Kip, Bartolo Colon, Ayn Rand, Real Housewives, A Pound of Flesh, Dram, Euro, Sol, and Yen Sid. And the thing that connects all of those, they are all currencies. Kip for Laos, Colon for Costa Rica, Rand for South Africa, Real for Brazil, Pound for many countries, Dram for Armenia, Euro for many countries, Sol for Peru, and the Yen in Japan. Well done if you're able to get that theme. That leaves us only with round 5, the general trivia round. Starting with question 1, officially opened in October 1931, what 125-foot tall work is the largest and most famous to be designed by French sculptor Paul Landowski? Last week, the work that was designed by a French sculptor was the Statue of Liberty, but this time around, the work is Cristo Redentor, or Christ the Redeemer, in Brazil. Round 5, question 2. A story titled Master of the Universe, using characters from Twilight and posted on fanfiction.net, was later edited and published as a book trilogy under what name? Vaulting author E.L. James to be the highest paid author in 2013. That book trilogy that was adapted was 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey. Round 5, question 3. An old French word meaning hook gives its name to what process of creating textiles as well as the tools used to make them? That process is crochet. Crochet. 50 Shades should be acceptable, yes. Round 5, question 4. Japanese samurai abided by a code of honor and morals known by what 7-letter term? That term is Bushido. Bushido. Round 5, question 5. Ivies such as Cymbellaria moralis gain the second part of their scientific name from the fact that they grow on what? Murals are on walls, and these ivies grow on walls. Round 5, question 6. The White Nile and Blue Nile converge in the capital city of what country as pictured here? The city's name is Khartoum, but I was looking for the name of the country, which is Sudan. Sudan. Round 5, question 7. Austrian biologist Theodor Escherich discovered what famous type of bacteria that is now named for him? That type of bacteria is E. coli, or Escherichia coli, in full. Round 5, question 8. While completing his medical residency in New Orleans, what actor won a stand-up competition in 1995, after which the judges convinced him to move to Los Angeles? That is Ken Jeong. Ken Jeong. Dr. Ken. On to question 9. What base SI unit for luminous intensity is named because it is equivalent to roughly the amount of light emitted from a common household object? That unit is called candela. Candela, named after a candle. And that leaves us only with question 10. Round 5, question 10. If you had the letters EEHINOR on your Scrabble rack, what Scrabble legal 7-letter word could you make? That word is heroin. Heroin, with an E at the end, very importantly.